Shelley here, and today I want to talk about Namco Bandai and them not bringing over Tales of games anymore. It's really starting to get annoying. As we can all see, Tales of games are not getting any sort of localization at all. And so, just why? Why aren't these games getting localized at all? Before I get into that video, I just want to talk to you guys about this game I got right here, and I just beat this game, Red Dead Redemption. Fucking awesome game right here, people. Oh, man. Seriously, people, if you haven't played Red Dead Redemption, you need to go play it. Ridiculously awesome. But that aside, let's get into the meat of this video. Why aren't Namco Bandai bringing these games over here? It doesn't make sense to me. Tales of Xillia for the PS3. Tales of Graces for the Wii. Tales of Graces, again, for the PS3. They ported it over to the PS3 with an asshole new content like the Tales of Xillia version. Tales of Hearts. And the list just goes on. But first, let's start in order, shall we? Of a game of one of those games that I think can make it over here with the least amount of work. And that's Tales of Xillia. Now, you've already got Tales of Xillia for the 360. Now, that's not much. There's not much you have to do right there in terms of localization. You take the Xbox 360 version, you take the PS3 version, you smack the Xbox 360 version on the PS3 version. You got more than half of the game right there translated. More than half. Hell, more than 75% of the game translated right there. All you gotta do is bring in some, you gotta translate some text to English for the extended scenes, the new scenes with Patty and stuff like that. You gotta get the voice actors together to get them to voice act some new scenes and the new skits. And you gotta get a new voice actor for Patty. What else is there to do? Nothing else to do. But there's a good reason Namco Bandai won't do that. It's because, why waste their time? We've already got Tales of Xillia. Why would we want to see Tales of Xillia yet again? I mean, seriously, all you diehard Tales of Xillia fans, would you really want to see Tales of Xillia again? Would you? I'm sure you wouldn't have a problem buying it, but wouldn't you rather just play an entirely new game like Tales of Graces? I mean, seriously. Tales of Graces, why isn't that being brought over here? Now, we know with the Japanese version, it's got an asshole of glitches and crap like that. They actually had to recall the game in Japan. That's pretty bad when you have to recall the game because of glitches. But that can easily be fixed with a patch. And especially if you bring it over here, you know you're not going to bring over the glitches over here. So what's the reason there, Namco Bandai? But if you're waiting for the PS3 version, it just got released in Japan. What's going on there? And you know, I guess it's not going to sell well? You don't think the games are going to sell well? Well, how well are you expecting the Tales of games to sell at all? I mean, what RPG sells well in the traditional sense? There's not many RPGs. JRPGs, mind you. I'm talking about JRPGs. How many JRPGs sell well? Not many. You know, the critically acclaimed Persona series. Those games, they reviewers and critics loved the game. But it didn't sell that much. What are you expecting of these games, Namco Bandai? And then there's, what's the other one? Tales of Hearts. Why isn't that one being brought over? I mean, in Japan, you've got two versions of the game. You got the anime version and you get the CG version. Now, why can't they just bring over the CG version? No, forget that. Why did they even make a CG version? I mean, why waste your time on a CG version of a Tales game when your whole franchise has been on anime inspired? Why waste your time with a CG version? Of course, if they're going to bring it over here, there's a strong chance they bring over the CG version and forget the anime version because that would help sales, which they think. I don't know why they think that, because I guess anime never sells well to begin with, which it doesn't. You know, I'm playing, bring over the CG version, at least bring over the game. I want to see the game. I want to be able to play the game. But again, why make a CG version to begin with? Why? You know, RPGs and anime are pretty much intertwined in Japan. You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find a JRPG that's not anime-inspired for us at some point, artist design-wise, you know? So why make a CG version? Because you were probably thinking we can release the CG version, it'll get more acclaim overseas. But you're still not bringing that over here. No plans for that yet. I just don't understand it. Now, there's an article on a website that says that Tales of Graces might be released or overseas. It might come localized soon, and I'll put that in the description. But I don't trust that link whatsoever. I don't trust it at all. I mean, until I go to GameStop, I go up to the sales clerk and I ask them, "When's the release date for Tales of Graces?" And they give me it's coming out, blah blah blah. Then I'll believe it. And then even then, I won't believe that much. I'll be like, oh, okay, so it's got some plans coming over here. But until on that day, I go to GameStop, I hand the clerk my $65 for whichever version they bring over. And then, until I bring it home and put it in my Wii or PS3, then I will actually believe it. Until then, I don't believe a word of anything that goes around. Unless it comes straight, or, I'll believe it unless it comes straight from the Namco Bandai website and they build a US website for the Tales of Graces game. Then I'll believe it. Until then, I don't believe a single source. But, it just pisses me off that Namco Bandai's not bringing these great games over. I really want to play, those games, I really want to play Tales of Hearts. I mean, Tales of Hearts looks really awesome. Tales of Graces I really want to play too. I've seen some gameplay of that. I tried to stop myself from watching any type of gameplay because with the sheer hope that it actually comes over here, I can be surprised when I play the game myself. Tales of Xillia for the PS3, I don't really care. I've already played Tales of Xillia. I didn't think it was that great. I don't care that one gets released. If it does, I'll buy it. I'll maybe play the game over again, but other than that, I really don't care about Tales of Xillia too much. Oh, and Tales of the World games, the Radiant Mythology games. Now, those games, they probably have the least chance of making it over here. Because, let's face it, we haven't gotten all the Tales of games, as it is. We haven't gotten them all. We probably never will get them. So, that's even more of a gamble from Namco Bandai to localize these games. And people buy them, they don't know the characters in the games. So, I don't really blame them for that. But, that's pretty much it. It's really starting to get annoying. Anytime they announce a Tales of game, I'm like, I get mad first. I get mad for like 5 seconds because I know they're not going to bring it over here. Then I just say, whatever. Just whatever. Because I know it's not coming over here anytime soon. So, Namco Bandai, I hope you wise up. I hope you listen to your fans. To the countless petitions going online, probably. I just hope you listen to your fans and help us. Do us a favor and bring over Graces or Hearts.